The day of Liam's first fitting arrived, and Ethan buzzed with excitement and nerves. The studio was a flurry of activity, a vibrant whirlwind of fabric, sketches, and sewing machines working in harmony to bring his designs to life. Ethan spent the morning preparing, carefully selecting materials, and ensuring everything was perfect for the moment Liam stepped through the door. He had chosen a stunning, deep emerald green fabric that shimmered under the studio lights, believing it would enhance Liam's captivating presence. As the clock ticked closer to the scheduled time, Ethan's stomach churned with a mix of anticipation and anxiety. What if Liam didn't like what he had created? What if he found it inadequate compared to the high-profile designers he usually wore? Ethan took a deep breath, trying to quell the rising tide of self-doubt. No, he had to stay focused. This was his chance to show what he was capable of. Finally, the door swung open, and Liam walked in, instantly filling the room with his magnetic energy. He wore a casual outfit, but the confidence he exuded made even simple clothes seem extraordinary. "Hey, Ethan," Liam greeted with a bright smile, his eyes sparkling. "I'm really looking forward to this." "Me too. I hope you like what I've prepared," Ethan replied, his voice a mix of excitement and apprehension. He gestured toward the rack where the emerald blazer hung, its fabric catching the light just right. Liam approached the rack, his eyes widening in admiration. "Wow, this is beautiful. The color is stunning," he said, running his fingers over the fabric. Ethan felt a rush of pride wash over him. "Thanks. I wanted something that would make you stand out on the red carpet, but also be comfortable," Ethan explained as he carefully pulled the blazer from the rack. "Let's get you fitted." As Liam slipped into the blazer, Ethan's heart raced. He carefully adjusted the fit, trying to hide his nervousness. The fabric hugged Liam's frame perfectly, accentuating his broad shoulders and slim waist. Ethan stepped back to assess the overall look, a grin spreading across his face as he admired how the blazer enhanced Liam's natural charisma. "Wow, it looks incredible," Liam said, checking himself out in the mirror. "You've really nailed it. I can't wait to wear this." Ethan felt a swell of joy. "Really? I'm so glad you like it." As they worked together, adjusting the fit and discussing potential styling options, their conversation began to flow more easily. Ethan found himself opening up in ways he hadn't expected. "I've always wanted to create something that makes the wearer feel powerful," he confessed. "Fashion can be such a strong form of expression, you know?" Liam nodded, his expression thoughtful. "Absolutely. For me, acting is about shedding layers and exploring different facets of who we are. It's similar to what you're doing with fashion. We're both telling stories in our own ways." Ethan felt a surge of connection as they spoke about their crafts, realizing how intertwined their passions truly were. "Exactly. I want my designs to evoke emotions, just like a great performance does. I want people to feel something when they see them." "I think you're doing that beautifully," Liam said, his tone sincere. "Your work has a unique voice, Ethan. It's refreshing to see someone who isn't afraid to take risks." Ethan's cheeks flushed at the compliment. "Thanks. That means a lot coming from you. I've always admired your ability to break free from the mold in your roles. It inspires me to push my own boundaries in design." As the fitting progressed, they shared more of their stories, discussing their journeys in the industry. Liam talked about his early struggles, the pressure to conform to typecast roles, and his determination to choose projects that challenged him. "I want to be known for my range as an actor, not just for one type of character," he said, his gaze intense. Ethan found himself captivated by Liam's passion, feeling a kinship in their aspirations. "I get that. Sometimes I worry that people only see me as a novice designer. I want to prove that I can create pieces that stand the test of time." "You will," Liam replied firmly. "I have no doubt about that." As they continued to talk, Ethan felt a spark igniting between them, a warmth that had nothing to do with the fitting or the designs. There was something magnetic about Liam, a charisma that drew Ethan in. When their eyes met, Ethan felt a rush of emotions that left him breathless. "Okay, Let's try a few more adjustments, Ethan said, trying to shift the focus back to the task at hand. But he could feel the energy in the room shift. It was electric, and he wondered if Liam felt it too. As Liam posed for Ethan, moving slightly to showcase the blazer's fit, the atmosphere became charged. Ethan couldn't help but admire how the fabric draped on Liam, the way it accentuated his physique while allowing him to exude an effortless cool. After making the final adjustments, they stood in front of the mirror together, admiring the overall look. "You know," Liam said, breaking the silence, "this blazer could really change the game for you. It's not just a piece of clothing, it's a statement." Ethan nodded, feeling a wave of hope. "That's what I want. Pieces that tell a story and make the wearer feel empowered. I hope this can be a stepping stone for my career." Liam turned to face Ethan, sincerity in his eyes. "It will be. You're talented, and you have something special to offer this industry. Just remember to believe in yourself." Ethan swallowed hard, feeling the weight of Liam's words. "Thank you, Liam. That means more than you know." As their fitting came to an end, Ethan felt a mix of elation and apprehension. He had successfully fitted Liam's blazer, but there was an unspoken tension lingering in the air, an undercurrent of attraction that he struggled to navigate. "Before you go," Ethan said, his heart racing, "would you be willing to model this on social media? I think it would be a great way to promote the design and also get more eyes on my collection before the competition." Liam grinned. "Absolutely. I'd be honored to." "Great. Let's plan for a photo shoot next week. I'll send you some ideas," Ethan suggested, his excitement bubbling over. "Sounds perfect. I can't wait to see how it turns out," Liam replied, his smile infectious. As Liam left the studio, Ethan couldn't shake the feeling that their connection was deepening. He felt alive, inspired, and filled with hope for what lay ahead. But alongside that hope was a nagging fear of the unknown. What would happen if their personal and professional worlds began to intertwine? Would they be able to navigate that terrain without losing themselves? With those thoughts swirling in his mind, Ethan turned back to his designs, feeling invigorated. The journey ahead was uncertain, but he was ready to embrace it, heart and soul.